Okay, this be my last part. Okay, so when Paul was on that road, the reason I want to do this quick something, so is make the Jewish people jealous. That's the whole purpose at the beginning. Us Gentiles were grafted in, as I said. So now jumping ahead, Paul even said in the account, this is in the verses, I'm just going through it quick. Paul said he tried so hard to win the Jewish people. Some came, but he went to the religious leaders. They tried to kill him there at synagogue. He went back because he really loved his brothers. He really loved the Jewish race. And he even said, you know what? This is, I mean, literally, he says, I'll give my own life for them to all be saved. Paul said that. Could I say that? No. No, I couldn't. But Paul's faith was so strong. And I mean, you read the account of Paul and what he went through, one of the greatest apostles in the Bible, wrote most of the New Testament. But you sit there, that opened the door for us. So now all of a sudden the door, that opened the church age. That's us, 33, when that Pentecost was poured out, all the way 2,000 years ago. But the reason for, you jump into Revelation, I'm doing this real fast. The reason for the tribulation and the great tribulation, God pours his wrath out, but it's to bring the Jewish people back. But Paul even said in there, says, is God done with the Jewish people? Of course not. They're God's chosen people. We've been grafted in. We've been blessed. If it wasn't for the Jewish people, if it wasn't for the Torah, if it wasn't for Jesus, who was born Jewish, who's Jewish, if it wasn't for Abraham, if it wasn't, we'd have nothing. We're so thankful that for the Torah. We're so thankful for the Jewish people. We're so thankful for Jesus. If it wasn't for them, we'd have nothing. So we've been grafted in. So we have this short window. The time is closing. So the whole purpose of the tribulation, the great tribulation, is to bring the Jewish people back. That's the two witnesses. That's everything in Revelation. It's to bring them back to God. That's that 7 years. That's Jacob's trouble. That's Israel's trouble. That's their time. The door is getting ready to close. I could go into depth. I don't want, but I'm just paraphrasing it very fast. That's in the Bible. I'll back everything up in the Bible. My years of study with it, and plus two is just under great prophecy teachers. They're out there. Chuck Missler, I'll say, Hal Lindsey, I'll say David Reagan, Terry James, um, the Lamb and Lion Ministries. I mean, there's so many. Jan Markell out of Harbinger's Date. There's so many people that I've been tied up with and studied and just learned so much. Get in the Word. Get in the Word. Study it. It's your life. When it says it's alive, it's alive. God bless you.